53.
Here we go, Mike.
Check 53.
Let's go, D.
Watch the edge.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Line 8. Hey, 47. 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. The end result, 21 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Get ready.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Tight dog.
Here we go. Kill. Hey, kill. 26.
To throw is Prescott. Completes it to Jason Witten. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Switch up.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. Oh, Prescott stripped. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Man, I got you. Check. Attack. Check.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yellow. 48. I'm coming for you. You mine. Back's mine.
Hey, yo, hey, go going.
Alpha. Back.
Hey, 43.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. 57. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. We got it. We got it. We got it. Attack, attack. Switch. 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malik Collins in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play. Slam. Color. Slam. 57.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
47.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's got a 1st down past the 30. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And all the way up to the 33-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
50 the mic, 50 the mic. All day, just like that.
We're going to 53.
Check, crunch.
Kill. 26.
Prescott on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
To try again after the sack. Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The sack by Terrell Suggs. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Terrell Suggs. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Check. Watch 15. 54. I'm trying to collect. Watch that.
First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Let's go, fellas.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
You can't block me.
Now McCoy. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. This is McCoy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Let's go, let's go!
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. Under pressure, they got him again. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. They'll try and run for it without him. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. 1st down, Prescott. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46.
53, check 53.
26.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Caught by Cobb. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
And again, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this 1st half of play. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough.
No. 47.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Watch the screen. Hey, 15.
Check 26. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
43.
Delta. Gotta do better. Come on, QB. Come on.
Hey, yo, go gun. 3.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes flushed out right. That one complete to Hill. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's
Exit. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins.
Yellow.
Whip. Watch the whip. Hey, watch the edge.
Come back.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up. Switch it.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here we go again. Joker.
Hey, Sunday.
Mike's 5-4. Here we go.
Yellow.
Alert, flare.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
He's coming, double up.
47.
Throwing, Prescott. And incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and it's 2nd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Prescott throwing complete to Cobb. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. We're back now in KC. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott yet again. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup, and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Just throw another play at them while you've got them locked on their heels.
Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. And his throw is incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Prescott to throw it. That's going to be caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Check.
They'll go again to McCoy. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it. I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Getting down to the good. Stuff all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there. And now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Now Mahomes. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 66 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Hey, 50 the most. Time to go, night.
Now Prescott. This to Jarwin. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Mike's 50. All day, dog. Mike's 50. Mike's 47. Watch the screen. Mike's 50. 26.
Back to throw. That's complete to Cobb. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Mike's 50, Mike. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Prescott to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Frank Clark in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down.
Hey, check. 50, Mike, 50. In your 50.
Now Prescott on fourth down. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Come back!
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. But he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over.